It's called the Movie Palace, and it's sort of like a little temple. It's almost like a religious shrine to the movies. These are like sort of depictions of different movie genres. This would be like the epics, you know, Ben-Hur type movie. This is sort of film noir. Eggshell up here, this is actually chicken eggshells. These are wood, but they're made to look like they're copper. Are you ready? People kissing, smooching, people eating, mainly eating, a lot of people eating. There's a man here looking for his date. He's got a giant thing of popcorn.
To me, David is in the center of the note of what American art has always been about and is still today. We think he's one of America's great artists and someone who needs to be seen and known everywhere. He is, in many ways, under-recognized because, of course, he's not out there curating his own career. He's not out there calling a lot of attention to himself. He's in his studio doing his work.
As that I'm kind of loath to clean up my desk, I've made this extension. So I have to pull the drawer out, and then it's more and more stuff. Eventually, this will go all the way across the room, and I will never have to clean it ever again. So. I built this tray I used to work on it. When I would drop things, it wouldn't roll, but now it's become this thing that holds all of my tools, so. Electric motors break or wear out eventually, electric lights, and then that means somebody has to go mucking about in them, and I don't know. I think it's nicer to not have to rely on some technologies. I'm kind of getting back to like really primitive technology, I mean cranks, you know. I was asked by the director of both the Smithsonian American Art and the National Portrait Gallery to make something for the building for their museum's grand opening in 2006. This particular corner is the presidential corner. These have all the presidential portraits that you can find in this museum, since it is the National Portrait Gallery. So I've got everybody from Washington to I don't know, those other guys that were presidents. These objects are actually reproductions of objects that were collected on the Wilkes expedition and then were brought back. These are some masks from the Pacific Northwest, and these are some pieces from Fiji. Here in the center cabinet, there's a Gabriel that is, you know, stabbing evil or Satan. But if you notice that part of his tail is escaping the confines of the glass case, because no matter what you do, it's really pretty difficult to stamp out evil. I know that.
I absolutely remember the first time I saw David's work, an amazing piece called Pipe Organ.
You don't really need a knowledge of music to play this thing. You can, if you have a sense of rhythm or something like that, you can make up things. The way this is set up, on the bottom there are these fish, and they act as bellows. And then you have the ever popular guys in blue suits who kick bells.